Hello everybody. As for myself, I've used 3D apps for a long time. Cinema 4D being one of them. I have two versions of Cinema 4D here, 13 and 10. So I understand geometry very well. I've built solar systems in scale miles. I've even built planets and Earth planets in scale miles and tested things. That's when I come to question the heliocentric Big Bang cosmology, when I started looking into it for myself. All because of flat Earth, mainly. Now, when it comes to the globe and flat Earth, from my own experience and understanding, such as this one at Answers in Genesis, well, those that profess we live on a spinning ball actually argue against the Bible and basically call the Bible lies. You're not understanding the Bible right, you're not interpreting it right, and this is just another fine example of that, where we have 7 paragraphs teaching you how we learned this in Galileo. It was heretic. Copernicus and all that. So even ancient civilizations believed we didn't live on a spinning globe. So the ball is new, and it comes from Copernicus Theory. That's where it's rooted at. And then Galileo, and actually Isaac Newton himself, 1693 letter to Sir Richard Brantley in England, Oxford, UK, I think, or something like that. Yeah, in that letter, Isaac Newton actually explains to Sir Richard Brantley how he did not create the theory of gravity. And he did not want that theory pinned to him or ascribed to him. He didn't come up with it. He didn't create it. In fact, he kind of refuted it. He also, in that letter, said he did not believe the earth was spherical. Isaac Newton, in his own words, 1693, the earth wasn't spherical to him, and he didn't believe in gravity, because he didn't want that theory ascribed to him. Why would you not want a theory ascribed to you if it was true? That's my background somewhat. I also understand time and dimensions in geometry because I use 3D, which has animation and timelines in it, so you can animate using curved time and curved space. So in animation, I can actually squeeze and curve time, like they say God lives in a second dimension called space-time space curve, where God lives, according to Dr. Hugh Ross. So to sum up, the globe earthers, they actually argue against the Bible. Take, for instance, this one right here. Oh, I just saw Christopher Columbus. We get to the 7th paragraph. They finally use Revelation 7 and then Revelation 20. What an coincidence. I've been studying that lately. And Isaiah 11, where it talks about the 4 corners of the earth, and the 4 angels. No, it doesn't mean 4 corners. It means north, east, south, and west. The 4 corners is north, east, south, and west. Except you can't do that on a ball, because north, south, east, and west is constantly changing as you move around the ball. A ball can have a pole anywhere. It can have multiple poles, 2 poles, but it can be anywhere on the sphere. And a sphere is not a disk in geometry. In geometry, a disk is a circle. A sphere is thousands, if not billions, of circles, all comprised in different angles to create a sphere. So a sphere is not a disk, and a sphere you cannot slice into four corners. A disk, circle, you can. So in geometry, you can slice a disk into 4 corners, but you can't slice a globe into 4 corners. So the Bible is true when it says the earth has 4 corners and 4 angels standing at them, controlling the 4 winds. Where they tell you, no, the 4 corners is north, east, south, and west, and the angels controlling the winds is the jet streams. So they call the Bible a lie, or you're not to take it literally. Either the Bible's not to be taken literally, or it's a lie. Because we've proven that the angels are not angels, they're jet streams. We've proven there's no 4 corners of the earth because it's a globe. So they're calling the Bible a lie in this camp. And the flat earthers are actually calling the Bible true. And they can't prove the globe because they have no real evidence or proof of it. Flat earth, they actually have proof of. To some extent, yeah, no horizon. I have proved my own proofs. I just don't like the word flat, because you have multiple levels of level. Okay, you have different sea levels. You have the air, which is like a level. The clouds are always set at a level. Often, they look like a sea, an ocean, so they're level. Just like the seas. They have multiple levels. You can't have multiple levels on a flat. And we have multiple levels. We have the air, we have the third heaven and all that. We also have a rakia, a dome, hammered out like bronze mirrored glass. Scriptures say that. So we have a firmament above us that's mirror-like. And we had life on the earth before the sun, moon, and stars were even created. That refutes Dr. Hugh Ross and all these other people. That refutes globe. The very fact that the earth was created before the sun and had life on it in Genesis refutes the whole globe. So globe earthers profess it's biblical but call the Bible a lie, where flat earthers actually call the Bible true because they're using scriptures to make their argument. Globe earthers refute the scriptures. End of story. So if you believe globe earth is biblical, then you're believing the lies of the devil. If you believe flat earth is biblical, then you're probably believing the truth. I just don't like the term flat myself. But obviously the earth is not a globe spinning as per scriptures. There's at least 250 verses that allude the earth is not a spinning ball. Not at all. No, the Bible teaches the earth is a globe spinning. They have no scriptures to support that. None. They have no scriptures. All they do is refute what the scriptures say and twist your mind at what it means and what it says. And it doesn't mean what it says. It means something else because we proved it with theories. So anyone that professes Dr. Hugh Ross truth from the Bible or answers in Genesis, well, you're misled. Because Genesis 1:1 through 1:20 absolutely debunk any such notion of the earth being a ball created after the suns, stars, and solar systems over billions and billions and billions of years. And there was life on the earth before the sun, moon, and stars created. That absolutely refutes the ball cosmology, the Big Bang cosmology, the evolution cosmology. So these people are actually calling the Bible a lie, and these people are calling the Bible truth. Forgive me if I don't believe those who profess answers in Genesis, Dr. Hugh Ross, as biblical teaching or doctrine when it's not. Obviously, some people don't have a brain in their heads or a light on. Elizabeth, you're one of them.